Hi everyone, welcome to the 2020 Lancia Delta Racing Series. So we're just about to kick off qualifying after spending the last 2 weeks changing the gearbox, bearings and seals, and fixing that big oil leak that we had when we were testing here a few weeks ago. So we've got a few competitors with us today, including that 4C engine Mito. Oh, hello John. And Barry's over there in his 156. We've got Vincent DeBars with us as well, in his 156. I think Graham Seeger's here with his GTV. I think it's called a GTV. Yeah, I'm not quite sure. So we're hoping to do quite well. Hopefully we can match the time that we did when we were here testing a few weeks ago, and I'll insert some footage of qualifying. Hopefully we do reasonably well and match the times that we're doing in practice. So John, clutch. Here's the clutch. This is the clutch bar. Yeah. This is the clutch.
Slip cylinder, yeah.
So we got clutch slip, as you can see on the video. Yeah.
Yeah, massive clutch slip, which we suspect that the pressure plate that's been supplied to us is not strong enough, because you can feel on the pressure plate that it feels lighter as well. Clamping doesn't feel just as good as it was before. We thought it was just because it's a new clutch.
And there's no pressure. It's not.
Yeah, so it's not
pushing it out or anything.
No, so it's not as if we haven't anything wrong mechanically.
No oil.
No, we've cut. Oh, God forbid.
Yeah.
There's no oil from underneath the car, which is awesome.
Yeah, no oil, and you can see
an extra hole.
We drilled an extra hole to see if we could see anything. There's nothing. It all looks perfectly normal.
All looks absolutely hunky-dory.
So what we're going to do is start the race. Yeah. With a slippy clutch. And jump around, going as quick as you can, but it won't be anywhere near time, and just finish, get the points.
Get the points, because obviously we'll get this fixed and then straight back out for the next round, so we haven't got time to lose points, so we might as well go here to see everyone as we get the best we can out of what we got. Yep. And then we already spoke to Ben. Ben's already trying to find out what's gone wrong. As soon as we know it'll be out, and we'll have another one straight in it, and we'll go and try it out somewhere.
The
joys of racing to test properly. But COVID doesn't allow us to have the time and energy the time and stuff to be able to do all these things, so we have to kind of test sometimes when we're at the racing, which is not the same. But we'll do our best.
inside rear tyre off the ground. The car goes hard right through the right hand, and now you see the power of the Lancia that will accelerate alongside the two Pintos.
Great sight, isn't it, as well, in that particular livery. This was originally, though, a 1990 road car, and it was imported from Italy back in 2001, this Lancia. It was taken off the road in 2015 because of, guess what, rust. That typically afflicted the Lancias, but it was rebuilt by John Shields, who used to be involved with the BTCC Alfa team, of course, in the past, and which has been racing it for the last 2 or 3 years in a variety of different categories. It's absolutely fantastic
race. Barry McGuire now half a minute ahead of the race. He's not going to be far away from the lap in the field, I don't think, Ian. Here comes the Lancia again. Thurbin trying to come up the inside of Simon McPhee, gets him, and he looks to the inside of Chris McPhee, but he can't quite do that. Of course, that car working forward drive is very good off the corners, but today the acceleration at the end of the straights in isn't what he'd like it to be.
Certainly not. No, not quite where it should be. Quick rundown on the order, because we're about halfway through this race. It's being led by number 57 Barry Martin, 10th, number 21 Simon McPhee, but those are chopping and changing all the time.
Thurbin's dropped now behind George Osborne too, so this lap particularly not going so well. George Osborne in the Alfa Romeo 75, they're going ahead of Thurbin. So Thurbin, he was looking to get 8th to begin the lap, has now dropped back to 11th. There's the Alfa Romeo 75, and George Osborne works that way now up, changes forward 3rd, and Simon Cresswell in 4th position. Now George Osborne's going to try and get past Simon McPhee on the way up towards Richie. You see the sight there of that car that we were talking about, the Andrew Bork car. Meanwhile, Osborne didn't get through past McPhee, and now he's under pressure from Richard Thurbin. He's recovering again. Down towards Wilson.
Yeah, he is, and he's just attacking that 75 of George Osborne.
With a bit more power. Richard Thurbin trying to do similar. George Osborne is in the same class as the Fiats, Thurbin in the modified class, so they're all power trophy cars around them, and Simon McPhee loses out because he loses 2 positions. Three abreast across the line. This is the battle for what is, I think, 8th position. Chris McPhee in the Punto loses out to the more powerful cars around him. The Alfa Romeo 75 has Richard Thurbin going right round the outside. And Thurbin's passed the ball now in a lap. So where, a lap or 2 ago, the car was struggling a couple of seconds away. But he's about to lap that car he battled with here just a year ago in the Richard Thurbin last year.
Yeah, okay, so Richard Thurbin, who won the 2nd race in the last year, I believe. And there is the black and orange flag, and I think that must be James Ford as we possibly thought, the number 23 car with bits dangling and trailing behind it, rather dangerous, and will need to be attended to. So there's Barry
amongst that battle too, which is a race long scrap. Well, the rest of the field.
Well, we had a reasonable go in race 1. Dreadful start off the line, lots of clutch slip, but kind of tried to modulate the throttle better and better as the race went on, and we ended up doing quite well actually. Did a best lap at 1:24.8, which is just over 2 seconds slower than we were doing in practice. It took me a while to get that lap time though, so I ended up finishing 7th overall, but at that time it suggests I could have got up to 5th. So yeah, second race more of the same really, but less clutch slip, and try and get as further forward as we can really quick. Got most of the action from the video, but I think some of it was missing towards the end, but I was sort of on my own at that point, so it wasn't very exciting. But I'll put in some well, you saw some shots from the live cameras that were at the circuit anyway, so yeah, hopefully race 2 will go a bit better. Cheers.
Alfa 75. And the two punchos have been separated. Drama.
Oh my word. I mean, Richard Thurbin here has not read the script, has he? He has got himself between the two of them. That is not how it worked in this Alfa Romeo Championship. Anyway, here's George Osborne with the 55 car Scott Austin right behind him. And Austin, as you say, is... Cresswell this time, he's not sort of got away as quickly as he did in the earlier race today.
Cresswell much further up than he was in the previous race on the others. He's got 3 seconds ahead, so Cresswell made a much better start. Interesting to see if he can go with Andrew Bork in race 2. There's Scott Austin, so he's got ahead now and getting away from that gaggle behind. Richard Thurbin is now back ahead of Simon McPhee, so the two puntos can get right back together again. Thurbin 8th there.
And he is right behind George Osborne and seems to be having a stronger race again, Josh.
Lancia seems to get better as the race goes on as well, for whatever reason. Thurbin looking to the inside of the Alfa that locks up. The 34 car, George Osborne, the 75. Alfa 75 would that be the oldest car on the grid, I think?
Probably would be, I would think.
Well, I guess the Lancia's...
we know that's a 1990 road car for Italy.
Is going through on the inside here, the Lancia on the Alfa. Number 90, Richard Thurbin goes through. It's ahead of the Alfa 75 of George Osborne. And he shall set off after the Power Trophy leaders, Tom Hill and Dave Messenger, now about 6 seconds behind Messenger at the end of the lap. We can just about see him there in the distance. Meanwhile, Gavin Seeger continues to lead, but Scott Austin going after Riccardo Lassetti now for second place. And they cross the line side by side for second position, going off down towards Ritchie. So Scott Austin, I will be able to get on.
Second win by Simon Cresswell. Andrew Bork won the class. Well, he will do if he gets the car home on the final lap.
Yeah, well, here we are at the end of race 2. So I started at the back again, made really good progress, and then you sort of lose track of time. You just bang in the lap time and hope for the best, and we ended up third overall, which an awesome result. Third in class, third overall. It's really good from being after qualifying, not thinking we'd be able to start. So yeah, awesome. We need to fix this clutch gearbox issue once and for all, so we get another 2 seasons out of one. So we're not worrying about that, and then I can start using more about 20% throttle and start challenging in the front. So yeah, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and see you in a month.